Alrighty folks, you see me, I'm all sweaty nasty. We're back at EFI Specialties to pick up Shake and Bake. Y'all see her behind me. To pick up Shake and Bake to head out to Rocky Mountain Race Week. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give you the baseline on what's in the car now, because it's going to change after I get back.
We should just explain everything really quick. I'll explain it as quick as possible so that the people who watch the videos don't need to question anything as the race goes on.
So I'm gonna turn it over to Mac, and he is going to
I'll stand behind you.
explain.
Do I look good?
I don't know, do you? I can't see you now. You can look at yourself.
If I look 320, it's just the lighting.
It's the camera. The camera makes you look heavier.
All right. So the Holley is not in. It's on the factory ECU. It's on the same tune we ran it at the 8th mile on. We potentially might have gotten rid of the limiting factor. We didn't put it back on the dyno with this to check. We were gonna do the Holley. The Holley has the gateway. We've never really fully explained how this system works. We will when it's 100% complete, but it's got a lot of cool stuff y'all like. It's never been about what can make more power. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, the stock ECU could have been tuned to make, power. It's not about power. It's about features and safeties and other things and tunability. And power is just one equation to overall tuning and safety factors. So just stay out of his comments with that. We'll get to the cool functions when the time comes. But I will say, Big 3 Racing, who we're working with on this to try and get it right. It's only been done in Hellcats. This is the first non-Hellcat. Initially, we didn't have fans, we didn't have the AC, and we didn't have alternator. We didn't know about the alternator until we fixed the fan problem.
Right.
Then the fan was like, killed the voltage. We actually hardwired. I made a whole harness for the fans because I was so dead set on getting Don and Jay out for race week on the Holley. Because I like the fact that the Holley has a million different safeties we can dial in to basically shut the car down and give him warnings and cool stuff for over temp and oil pressure. But that's going to be a whole nother video in itself when it's done. But I do want to say we got the fans working through the factory system. We have the AC working. The alternator is close. While they're gone, Big 3 and Race are going to work together to try and figure out the alternator issue. And when Don gets back, we'll move forward on the Holley. As far as...
So, to be fair, Big 3 has gone out of their way.
Above and beyond.
Along with Race, above and beyond, working with their engineers to try and get us the Holley and the Race.
We spent 9 hours back and forth one day alone.
And that's just one day alone. So
we got a lot of
we were working
in
on
3
it
days.
Yeah, we're working on it for like 3 days. So shout out to Big 3 Racing. Big shout out to the maker of the Gateway, Race.
Yeah, Race. They make it for me.
And we'll get it dialed in when we get back. Okay, go ahead.
Every other thing that he's able to control is doing what it's supposed to do now. It does everything else it's supposed to do, but the Hellcat and the 5.7 and 6.4 stuff is just slightly different.
Slightly different.
But I can't wait to get into the features this already has. We're not, as far as the dash stuff, I showed some on my Instagram story. We'll get into that. As far as the converter goes, come over here real quick.
Oh, grab them shirts. I need to wear one while I'm out there.
We need to put a sticker on too.
Oh, give me 2 stickers.
So one of these shirts is mine. We'll figure that out in a second. So big shout out to Pure. We'll throw these on in a second. Let's just look at we'll get to that in a second, Don. This is the billet converter. They overnighted us. So this is supposedly 10 pounds lighter than OEM unit. That's not in
Which is huge.
Let's go back over here.
So we're still on the converter that came with the transmission. So those of you that know who I got the transmission from, that's who I got the torque converter from.
And we'll get into all that. I feel like the converter's probably stock, but that's going to be a whole nother video.
That's a whole nother story.
Because we're probably going to take it to Pure and cut it open. But Pure went above and beyond. I got him the dyno sheet. I explained where I wanted it. I explained the situations with the old converter, and the response I got from...
They were more than helpful.
Yeah, they were extremely helpful and said if we want it dialed any more than it's going to end up, based off of that data, they can get us with... They can do 100 RPM changes. So we're going to be good once we get that done. But I want to get the car finished through race week. I didn't want to add that into the mix because the car couldn't be apart while we were messing with the Holley. Making progress in the Holley with the overall goals in mind made more sense than trying to get the converter in. So that's why we didn't do the converter. So, plus if the issues were not completely worked out with the ECU, which we won't be able to test until we go to the quarter.
Right.
I didn't really give a shit about
That's
the 60 foot. Just beat me out. I'm trying here, Don. I'm not good with this not cussing thing. So that's why the converter isn't in. So the pure stickers are going to be on the car because they've been amazing. Stand up folks. I feel like they're good to deal with. I feel like they're going to back their products.
Cam Motion is on there.
Cam Motion did us a super solid. They under promised and way over delivered. I'm not saying they'll do that every time, but I explained to them the situation. And
3 days.
Yeah, and we've been dealing with them
3 days and we had a cam.
For since my new cams have been getting cut, that's who I've been using. And especially since they won't give you all my stuff.
It's been about a year.
Proprietary. They said they won't do it.
It's been about a year for Cam Motion.
So
since
they're safe with me. With comp, I worried about that. I used to grind all my numbers off. That's why I do the fun names like Modern Red Headache. So that's why the converter ain't in. So right now, it's got the same, it's basically got what it did at the 8th mile. It's going to worse air. The whole goal is just to make race week. Whether it averages a 10.5 or a 9.99, it doesn't matter. It's just got to complete the race week.
Yep, that's the goal.
And, you know, that's
Come back driving.
If it does that, it's good. It's already made it off the dyno. Like, I think we did 7,000 horsepower plus pulls. Went to the track, drove at the Waffle House, drove it around, got chicken with it.
Wait, you went to Waffle House without me?
Yes. Well, you were working your government job. We've been through this. Well, next time.
Fair.
When this Holley is done, I expect both y'all here, no matter what day it is, for the dyno stuff to go down.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And then we're going to the 8th mile again, because what we're going to do is after the Holley stuff's done, I'm going to make a point to get the converter in. And we're going to test apples to apples. I want to take it.
And then we're going to bust axles.
And yeah, so that's the other thing. That's the other benefit to being royally screwed on the converter. Is you don't
axles are probably pretty good.
Yeah, you're not going to risk anything because it's not going to lead good. So if you see it stumble or do anything
Look at those
weird,
Ford Stars. Don't they look good?
We're getting to that. The other thing.
Hey, it's already 10 o'clock, man. We need to get rolling, and you're just blabbing. You're just blabbing.
Because you don't discuss things properly, and then I got to talk about it in the comments. We're saving time, Don. The wheels are lighter, but the biggest thing, Don was having issues, and I'm speaking on this because I had to get 3 stuck studs off yesterday.
It was supposed to be 2, and it wound up being 3.
Yeah, so if you're gonna get shank style wheels or any wheels, I don't know if Don got sold the wrong set yet. I'm speculating based off of what I'm seeing. I think someone sold them the Mustang lug pattern. They do not fit. Just because they go on doesn't mean
they fit and go on.
There's 2 different things there. So
but you will run into trouble.
Yeah, so now
the bolt lug pattern is a 114.3 versus a 115 millimeter.
Exactly. So it's very little bit, which is why I think the shank was rubbing and causing things to bind up. So now he won't have those issues. These wheels are lighter. Swap back to a Mickey Thompson. Nothing against the DBR. It's just this is proven it works.
Well, the only reason I did that, it was quicker.
Yeah.
It was quicker for me to put these on than take those off and put the
suspension's dialed. We got everything good to go. The car's dry underneath. I think Don's gonna have fun. I think Jay's gonna have fun.
I'm already having fun, dude.
The car's tested enough. We got 100 psi oil pressure. Please don't break my baby. Okay, guys.
I'm gonna jump in this video too.
He's nuts.
He's certifiable.
Let's get her on the trailer.
Put it in park.
the next day.
All right, y'all saw us cruising in the truck. Y'all seen some of the cruising that we've been doing. We've been rolling. Old Ram has been hauling shake and bake. Yeah, buddy. And we're stopping at Cracker Barrel. Get us a good breakfast. So let's get in here, sit down, and grab some food. All right. Funny thing, this Cracker Barrel doesn't open until 7. Both our watches and phones said 7:20, but we crossed the central time zone, so we lost an hour, so it's only 6:20 instead of 7:20. So we're gonna go down the road, find another Cracker Barrel. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, we'll find something.
We'll find something. It may not be Cracker Barrel, but kind of funny story. We got crapped on by the time zone. All right, change of plans. We went from the awesome Cracker Barrel to the awesome Waffle House. Let's get some breakfast. All right, now I know it's only been a few seconds for you folks. It's been hours. 14 hours so far for us. But we're coming up on finally getting out of Tennessee. We finally got out of Virginia. Now we're kind of, sort of, finally getting out of Tennessee. I don't know. Little bit trafficky. I'm looking for the Arkansas sign. It should be coming here shortly. I think it's on the other side of the bridge.
I think it is on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, Bass Pro Shop. That thing is huge.
I've never heard you curse on a video before.
Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that beep. Y'all heard that beep. Sorry. And for you that don't like beeps, guess what? Go watch some other video.
He's gonna be.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, we're definitely getting. There it is, right there.
Yeah. Here we go. We coming up on
Mississippi River. What's up?
Mississippi River. We're crossing the Mississippi into Arkansas.
Continue straight.
Hey.
There we go.
All right. One more state down. I don't know how many more we got to go.
I don't know.
I think we go from Arkansas to Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Maybe we go through Missouri.
I don't know.
I'm not a geographer.
We'll check back in.
And you're not a geographer either. Neither one of us is a geographer.
I'll check back in. I build Hemis. I don't do geography.
We will check back in when we hit the next state. There's that modern red Hemi guy following us, tailing us big time. I don't know why he keeps following us, but we're 981 miles into our trip and he's still tailing us. What's up with this guy? Hey Jay.
What's up?
I got a 6'4".
You do.
I'm a 392 now.
You are.
I went to the dark side.
Welcome to the family.
I went to the dark side.
Ain't done.
I left all you 5'7" Jedis.
I got one of those too still. Actually, I got two of those still.
And I apologize. But this was just the fastest way to get me back on track for Rocky Mountain Race Week. So stay tuned, it's coming. We're almost there. We'll show you the hotel and then we'll wrap things up. And racing comes next video.
Hey guys, we are literally a mile outside of Oklahoma state line. Don and I have been driving for 18 hours and we have covered 1,170 miles. I'm excited. We're almost there. We're almost ready to check into the hotel, get some much needed rest, and then prepare for the grueling task at hand of Rocky Mountain Race Week. Big boy Ram truck has come in clutch. Trailers coming in clutch.
I-40 West.
Here we go. Oklahoma. Look at that. We made it. MRH, we made it.
We made it.
Team MRH.
We made it. We're in Oklahoma, folks.
Let's go. We're in Oklahoma.
We're an hour and a half out. We'll come back at the hotel. All right, everybody. Obviously, this is the next day, but we did make it to the hotel. I just didn't video. I was so tired. I just wanted to get in, go to the bathroom, shower, brush my teeth, get cleaned up, get in the bed. Both Jay and I, that's exactly what we did. We went in, got cleaned up, hit the sack, and got some sleep. So that's it for this one. The next one, folks, is us getting shake and bake to the U-Haul, picking up the trailer, getting to the track, and we're gonna start racing. So stay tuned for that next video for sure, because we're racing. That's it for this one. Tune in. More content coming.